Drifting and driving in car parking multiplayer has indeed changed, but not in the way you think. At least, not for now. Hey guys, Legends here with another video. Today I will be comparing and giving a review on the current state of the driving physics in car parking multiplayer 2. We know that even back in previous versions, some cars would have a terrible placement of the COG, and overall, the cars would just feel light and like there is no body weight to them. Before we get started on this, constructive criticism. I would like to give a quick shout out to these awesome subscribers and viewers. Really, thank you guys for watching and supporting the content, I really appreciate it. And if you want to be featured in an upcoming video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe and comment shout out down below. Now let's talk about the driving and drifting physics of the current car parking multiplayer and car parking multiplayer 2. I also want you guys to bear in mind that this is still only the test version for this game, so comment down below your suggestions and feedback for the developers to see and improve. The first thing I want to get out of the way is how much tuning has changed. In normal car parking multiplayer, we have the option to change the COG and the gearbox settings to our liking. It was also much more basic and simple. However, in car parking multiplayer 2, it has gotten a bit more complicated with more parts to work with. COG and gearbox settings haven't yet been refined since this is just the alpha test version, but it's safe to say it has gotten more complex. With us now having individual parts to upgrade and the ability to change the tire pressure and more, we can even change the type of fuel that we use. So this is to say that tuning has been stepped up a lot in the game, but more tuning doesn't necessarily mean better driving for a video game. As far as drifting goes, we don't have that much steering angle to work with in car parking multiplayer 2, but not to fear. I have already been in contact with the developers about this and it will surely be something that is worked on. As for the drifting itself, it is still possible to drift with all-wheel drive, but it is a bit stiff and you of course need a lot of power as usual. Still very playable, but not as smooth and as fun as the one we are used to in the current car parking multiplayer. Here is some clips of what it's like drifting in the 2. Now let's get to the elephant in the room, and that is the driving physics. The normal car parking multiplayer has seen a lot of improvements to how the cars handle the road. I was surprised when I went back on the game to see that cars that are usually bad are now driving really good. Cars that would usually have too much body roll and flex are now handling a lot better with their stock COG. Here is a few examples of this in action. Let me know what differences you guys notice in the following comparison. It seems to me that the current car parking multiplayer is better in terms of stable driving when it comes to using the stock cars and their stock tuning. Cars in car parking multiplayer 2 tend to slide more and suffer from snap oversteer too often, whether it is in normal mode or arcade mode. Let me know what you guys think down below and how they can improve on these major elements of the game. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.